Are you wondering, is Xenia, Ohio a good place to live in 2025? What's the real story behind this charming community known as the City of Hospitality? Hey there, I'm Denise Dyrdek Lunsford with Coldwell Banker Heritage, and I'm here to make your dream my mission. Today we're diving deep into everything you need to know about Xenia, Ohio. The good, the challenging, and everything in between. Xenia isn't just another Ohio suburb, and it definitely deserves more attention than it gets. The real estate market of Xenia, Ohio in 2025 is showing some interesting trends, with median home values reaching upwards of $240,000, up over 3% from the past years. But before you start making plans, let's talk about what it is like to live in Xenia, Ohio, from someone who's helped dozens of families navigate this market. Here we go. The major pros and cons of living in Xenia, Ohio. Let's start with the good news. And trust me, there's plenty to love about Xenia. One of the biggest advantages when considering pros and cons of living in Xenia is the incredible value you get for your money. The cost of living in Xenia in 2025 sits at just 98% of the national average, which means it's slightly below national costs. A real win for families watching their budgets. But here's what really sets Xenia apart. The community spirit is absolutely genuine. I've had clients tell me they've never experienced anything like it. We're talking about a place where neighbors actually know each other's names, where community events bring people together, and where you feel safe letting your kids play outside. The city consistently earns recognition for its small town atmosphere while being strategically located just 15 miles east of Dayton. The recreational opportunities are honestly one of Xenia's best kept secrets. This community sits at the heart of what's called the largest paved trail network in the nation. Yes, you heard me. The entire nation. With 62 miles of paved trails connecting you from north, south, east, and west, Xenia is a cyclist and walker's paradise. The Fairgrounds Recreation Center offers tennis courts, basketball courts, playgrounds, and serves as home to the Xenia Soccer Club. Transportation access is another huge selling point. Xenia sits at the center of what is called the Transportation Triangle, formed by three major interstate highways, I-70, I-71, and I-75. You're 15 miles of all three major interstates, making commutes to Dayton, Columbus, or even Cincinnati very manageable. For professionals working in tech, healthcare, or business, this accessibility is a game changer for career opportunities. So the real challenges you need to know. Let's talk about the challenges because every place has them, and I believe in giving you the full, complete story. One of the biggest adjustments people mention when discussing what is it like to live in Xenia is the limited entertainment options. Recent surveys show that residents consistently cite lack of quality entertainment concerns. This particularly affects the younger residents and families with teenagers. Most businesses close by 10 p.m., and you'll find yourself heading to Dayton, Columbus, or Cincinnati more often for dining entertainment or cultural activities. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely something to factor into your lifestyle expectations. The infrastructure challenges are another reality to consider. Street conditions have been a consistent concern among residents. The city is working on improvements, including their first roundabout project, which was completed in the recent years. But infrastructure maintenance remains an ongoing challenge. Weather considerations are important too, especially given Xenia's history. The city was devastated by an F5 tornado in 1974 that claimed the lives of 32 and destroyed approximately 1,400 buildings. While this was a rare catastrophic event, it's worth noting that Ohio does experience severe weather, and Xenia has enhanced its tornado preparedness significantly since then. The city now has comprehensive warning systems and regular awareness programs. Economic challenges also exist. Xenia has a poverty rate of 17.6%, which is higher than the national average of 10 to 13%. The unemployment rate as of April 2025 sits at 5.3%, which is higher than the long-term average, but lower than recent months. These factors can impact the overall economic vitality of the community. The real estate market reality. So, what to expect in 2025? Let's get into the numbers that really matter. The home prices in Xenia. As of May 2025, we're looking at a median home value of around $247,000, which represents a 3% increase from the previous years. The market is competitive, with homes going to pending status in just 6 days on average. This isn't a market where you can casually browse for months. Preparation and quick decision-making are essential. For different types of buyers, here's what the real estate market of Xenia in 2025 looks like across price ranges. According to recent data, 2-bedroom homes are averaging around $145,000, up 35% from last year. 3-bedroom homes are around $207,000, up 8.9%, and 4-bedroom homes are hitting $369,000, up 17%. These increases show strong demand, especially for larger family homes. Housing inventory tells an interesting story about supply and demand. There are currently 51 homes for sale, 63 pending, and 253 sold since the beginning of the year. When you break down recent sales, you'll see a wide range. From a recent sale at $165,000 for vacant land to luxury homes selling for over $563,000 for a 4 and 3-bedroom property. Here's a practical tip from my experience. First-time buyers, focus on the under $250,000 range, where you'll find solid starter homes and townhomes. These areas offer a mix of single-family homes and some apartment complexes, perfect for getting your foot in the door. For growing families with budgets in the $250,000 to the $450,000 range, you'll find excellent value with larger lots and updated homes throughout the city. For those of you looking to downsize, Xenia offers some attractive options in the $140,000 to $200,000 price range, particularly in established neighborhoods with mature trees and walkable streets. Many of these properties feature single-level living and smaller yards, perfect for empty nesters who want low maintenance without sacrificing community involvement. So the best neighborhoods in Xenia. Finding your perfect fit. When people ask about what's the best neighborhood in Xenia, I always tell them it depends on their lifestyle and their budget. Let me break down the key areas and what makes each special. The Xenia South neighborhood offers median real estate prices around $243,000, which is more expensive than 46% of Ohio neighborhoods. This area features primarily single-family homes ranging from small starter homes to larger 4-bedroom properties. The historic downtown area and surrounding neighborhoods offer unique character. The downtown Xenia Historic District was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in September of 2014, making it eligible for historic tax credits. Properties here range from historic homes to newer developments, typically priced between $150,000 and $350,000, depending on the size and condition. For families seeking newer construction, the areas around the Fairground Recreation Center and eastern sections of the city offer more modern homes. These neighborhoods typically feature larger lots, newer construction from the 1990s and 2000s, and easy access to parks and recreational facilities. Prices in these areas generally range from $200,000 to $400,000 for single-family homes. The rental market is also worth mentioning for those considering investment properties. Average rental prices in Xenia South are currently around $1,090, which is lower than 88% of Ohio neighborhoods. This creates opportunities for investors, especially with the city's ongoing downtown revitalization efforts. One thing that surprises many newcomers is the variety of housing stock available. You'll find everything from historic homes built before 1939 to modern construction, apartments, townhomes, and single-family residence on larger lots. The vacancy rate of 11% is higher than average, which can mean more options for buyers, but also indicates some areas of the city are still developing. So what about the schools, safety, and community life? The education system is often a deciding factor for families, and Xenia offers a mixed picture. The Xenia Community School District includes 7 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 1 high school. The district has received recognition in the past, including winning the USA Today's Community Solutions for Education Award for their Project Renaissance program. Most residents report feeling reasonably safe in their specific neighborhoods, though some areas see more police and ambulance activity than others. Community involvement is one of Xenia's strongest assets. The city hosts numerous events throughout the year, including the Xenia Community Festival, also known as the Old Fashioned Days, First Days downtown events, and the Spring into Summer concert series. These events create natural opportunities to meet neighbors and build connections within the community. The Greene County Career Center provides excellent vocational training opportunities. More than 90% of the Career Center graduates are placed in the labor force annually, and the center works with local businesses to develop training programs tailored to their needs. This creates a pipeline of skilled workers and good employment opportunities for the residents. Healthcare access is solid with various medical facilities serving the area, and the city provides full municipal services including water, sewer, refuse collection, and parks and recreation, police, fire, and emergency ambulance services. So what about the market? In this competitive market where homes go pending in 6 days, having a strong pre-approval letter from a local lender can make the difference between getting your dream home or losing it to another buyer. I've seen too many families fall in love with a house only to lose it because their financing wasn't solid. Have a plan. Plan your visits strategically to get a complete picture of the community. Come during different times of the day and different days of the week. See the traffic patterns, the noise levels, and community activity. Visit during one of the community events like First Fridays to get a feel for the social atmosphere. Drive through neighborhoods you're considering at various times to understand the day-to-day rhyme of the different areas. Consider your commute carefully. If you work outside of Xenia, while the city is well positioned for highway access, your daily drive to Dayton, Columbus, or Cincinnati will be a significant factor in your quality of life. Factor in not just distance, but also traffic patterns during your typical commute times. Budget for the reality of small town living. You'll likely find yourself traveling to larger cities more often for entertainment, shopping, and dining than you might in a larger metropolitan area. This doesn't necessarily cost more, but it does require planning and can impact your weekend and evening routine. Finally, get involved in community activities early. Xenia has a strong tradition of community involvement and participating in local events. Volunteering or joining community organizations is one of the best ways to feel connected to your new home. The city's size means individual involvement can make a real difference, and many residents find this to be one of the most rewarding aspects of living here. So what about the transportation infrastructure and future development? The transportation advantages of Xenia cannot be overstated. Being positioned at the center of the transportation triangle means you're within easy reach of 3 major metropolitan areas while maintaining small town living. The Greene County Lewis A. Jackson Airport is just 2 miles west of the city for private aircraft, while the Dayton International Airport is about 28 miles northwest for commercial flight. However, infrastructure challenges are real and ongoing. Recent resident surveys consistently highlight street conditions as a major concern. The city has been working on improvements, including traffic flow enhancements and the addition of their first roundabout. These projects show commitment to the infrastructure improvement, but progress has been gradual. The exciting news is the downtown revitalization efforts are currently underway. The Xenia Town Square redevelopment concept plan, endorsed by City Council, represents a $124.8 million investment into the downtown core. Phase 1 includes demolition of older buildings, creation of the Central Public Plaza, upper story apartments, and 25 to 30 new townhomes. Phase 2 will add hospitality, retail, restaurant spaces, and office spaces. This development is significant because it addresses one of residents' biggest complaints, the lack of downtown vitality. The project is expected to create new housing options, attract businesses, and provide the entertainment and dining options that current residents feel are missing. For potential buyers, this represents an opportunity to get in before the area transforms. The bike trail network is already world-class and continues to expand, with connections to 5 different trails totaling 62 miles of paved paths. Xenia is positioning itself as a recreational destination 6. This not only enhances the quality of life for residents, but also brings tourism dollars and visitor traffic that support local businesses. In conclusion, so is Xenia a good place to live in 2025? For the right person or family, absolutely. This isn't a place where you'll find big city amenities or cutting-edge entertainment, but it's a place where you can build a genuine life and community. The combination of affordable housing, strategic location, strong community spirit, and ongoing development creates an environment that's particularly appealing for families and individuals seeking authenticity and value. For the first-time home buyers, Xenia offers affordable entry points into homeownership with median home values around $247,000 and options available below $200,000. For growing families, the school system, recreational opportunities, and family-friendly neighborhoods make it an ideal place to raise children. For those looking to downsize, the manageable community size, accessible amenities, and community activities provide comfort without isolation. The cost of living in Xenia in 2025 is real and significant. Your money simply goes further here than in most metropolitan areas. When you combine that with the quality of life factors and the upcoming downtown revitalization, it becomes a compelling value proposition. My advice? Visit during different seasons if you possibly can. Drive through neighborhoods at various times of the day. Attend a community event or city council meeting. Talk to potential neighbors. Xenia reveals its true character over time. And the more you learn about it, the better you'll understand whether it matches your family's needs and dreams. The city has challenges, limited entertainment, infrastructure needs, and economic concerns that are typical of a small Midwest community, but it also has genuine assets, community spirit, recreational opportunities, and strategic location, and a commitment to growth that many larger cities have lost. If you're ready to explore homes in Xenia or want personalized guidance through our local market, I am here to make your dream my mission. The opportunity to find your perfect home in this evolving community is waiting. Let's make it happen together. Thanks for joining me today. If you're ready to explore what Xenia has to offer, I would love to help you navigate this market and find your perfect home. Remember, I make your dream my mission, and I am here to ensure your transition to Xenia is smooth and successful. Whether you're looking at a cozy starter home or a spacious family property, this community has something special waiting for you. And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. What's the best thing you loved about relocating to Xenia? If you want to connect with me directly, my contact info is below. It's mentioned in the description box. Once again, I'm Denise Dyrdek Lunsford with Coldwell Banker Heritage, and I believe in making your dream my mission. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.